Schools across the country are grappling with what to do about cell phones and other devices. They're often distracting in classrooms and harming the social and emotional learning of kids. A meta-analysis across 14 countries determined that cell phone use in schools negatively impacts educational outcomes, including test scores and GPA.
And there's a strong correlation between the increased use of smartphones and social media and increased rates of depression, anxiety, loneliness, and suicidal ideation for young people. Today, a coalition of more than 75 groups and experts signed a letter calling on all schools to implement a phone-free policy.
This includes the American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association, with almost 5 million members combined. For today's Kidsburg, I talk with some of the supporting groups about how this movement is growing. Kids have never known life without cell phones. The first iPhone was released in 2007. But many child experts and teachers groups are saying it's time to get phones out of schools, including these organizations and experts who signed a letter calling on all schools to ban cell phones.
The time has come to remove phones from schools. And the way to do it effectively is to have bell-to-bell restrictions. So from the first bell of the morning until the last bell of the afternoon, phones are locked and away and young people don't have access. And when you do that, engagement increases, education is more effective.
David Monahan, campaign director at Fair Play, which advocates for kids, says more and more research shows that phones can have a detrimental effect on kids' well-being and learning. First off, it's distracting. Teenagers get a median of 60 notifications during school hours. 2/3 of students say they get distracted by using a digital device in class, and 54% say they were distracted by other students using their devices. Studies also now indicate the mere presence of a smartphone reduces a person's ability to focus. And 72% of high school teachers consider cell phone distraction a major problem in their classrooms.
Teachers don't want to be playing police officer at the beginning of each class and reminding kids that they can't use the phone in school.
Phones are designed to be addictive, so kids and adults can't resist the urge to check them. Melissa Henson is with Parents Television and Media Council, or PTC, which joined the coalition to advocate for phone-free schools. She explains that the tech companies want to monetize you.
And they're using the same sort of psychological and neuroscientific research that gambling casinos use in order to keep people coming back and staying on for longer and longer periods of time. So they're hacking the brain in order to keep you hooked on the platform.
One pushback against phone-free schools is for safety in emergencies. However, Monahan says public safety experts are consistent, advising that in an emergency, it is less safe for parents to have access to talking to their kids. In schools that have gone phone-free, like Stowe Rock School District did in 2023, the improvement is palpable.
We're finding time and again, there's a little resistance up front, but then when young people see the more engagement in classrooms, in lunchrooms, in the hallway, they're really saying this is better. We're glad that we made this change.
At least 8 states, including Ohio, Florida, and California, have laws banning or restricting cell phones in schools. Several countries have also banned phones in schools, including Great Britain and France. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'll take you inside Stowe Rock's High School to see how the teachers and students feel about their cell phone ban. And you can also learn more about the research behind the movement at kdka.com/Kidsburg and kidsburg.org.